Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Football. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there, 3rd down coming. Blitz coming for Smith. Able to get it to Mostert. Free inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Mostert does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. His first throw is an interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. From the gun, Smith. He has the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. To the sideline and secured by London. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Into the hands of Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That one intended for Drake London. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. And again, it's Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. has it. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their early lead to 13. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Penix here from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Motioning the tight end left. From the shotgun, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets loose down the right side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. Slot man in motion right. Touchdown Atlanta! Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. They're on it, that's intercepted! And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Staying with Robinson. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Penix to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders. With it, 1st and 10. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. First down, Smith to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point sent right down the middle. Raiders drive their lead to 11.
17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Got a man, it's London. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Penix now on first down. Flush down now to his left. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's second and goal from the 1. He keeps it himself. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. He tries to sneak it, and he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Less than a yard, all that's needed on fourth and goal. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Smith on first down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Stick will look to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Throw reeled in by London. Through the middle. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He'll get this to Tucker. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Mostert on second down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A dose of the hurry up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, Smith. That's into the hands of Mostert. Touchdown! So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. McLeod now returning it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here's 2nd and 14. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to. Or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
connect on first. It's second down. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Stick to throw.